Brace yourselves, traders. A major earnings week is upon us, featuring heavy hitters like Palantir, Supermicro and Robinhood. We'll also get earnings reports from the weight loss drug space and the rideshare industry, as well as economic data like the June import-export numbers. Let's dive right into the week ahead, but first, make sure you hit the like and subscribe buttons. Watch out for earnings from Berkshire Hathaway, which are expected by Monday morning. The company's operating profit jumped by 39% year over year in Q1 2024, and its insurance underwriting earnings rose by an impressive 185%. Analysts are looking for earnings of $5.10 per share for Q2 2024. Tyson Foods is also scheduled to report before the bell on Monday. We've got a slew of economic data prints on the docket, starting with the final July prints for the S&P Global Composite PMI and the S&P Global Services PMI. Both metrics are expected to come in slightly higher than their previous print. The more closely watched ISM PMI for July will follow at 10 a.m. Also expected at 10 a.m. are the ISM Services Business Activity, Employment, New Orders, and Prices, all for July. At 11:30, we'll get the 3-month and 6-month bill auctions. Keep an eye on Viking Therapeutics today as well. This occasional runner has a short float of 13.6%, recently gapped up on earnings, and is set to appear at the BTIG Biotechnology Conference on Monday and Tuesday. Huge earnings report after the bell on Monday, with AI favorite Palantir. The company posted revenue of $634 million last quarter, up 21% year over year and above the estimated $625 million. But its revenue guidance was disappointing. Palantir projected fiscal 2024 revenue below the consensus estimate of $2.71 billion. Let's see if they're able to meet or exceed the consensus estimate of $652.29 million revenue for Q2. How are you guys planning on trading Palantir earnings? Let us know in the comments. Also reporting after the bell is Lucid Group. As of its last report, Lucid was on track to meet its 2024 production goal of 9,000 vehicles, with Q1 vehicle deliveries rising by 39.9% on a year-over-year basis. Analysts are looking for Q2 revenue of $188.05 million. Tuesday kicks off with an earnings report from Uber, which recently benefited from a California Supreme Court decision that allows ride-hailing and delivery apps to continue classifying their drivers as independent contractors. The company's revenue jumped by 15% year over year for Q1 2024, though its net loss of $654 million exceeded estimates and rose significantly from a $157 million net loss in Q1 2023. A few other noteworthy names reporting earnings before the bell, including manufacturing titan Caterpillar, Celsius, Fubo TV, and Constellation Energy Group. Some economic data to be aware of on Tuesday, starting with the exports, imports, and balance of trade for June coming through at 8:30 a.m. At 10 a.m., we'll get the RCM TIPP Economic Optimism Index for August. The total household debt is scheduled to be released at 11 a.m., followed by the crude oil stock change at 4:30 p.m. A couple companies to keep an eye on throughout the day as well. SolarEdge Technologies is set to attend Susquehanna's 2024 Industrials, Energy, and Travel Conference, and both BlackBerry and Clover Health. Clover Health investments are scheduled to participate in the 2024 KeyBank Technology Leadership Forum. Another round of companies scheduled to report after the bell, including Supermicro, Airbnb, Upstart, Fortinet, Coupang, Reddit, and Rivian. Retail favorite Reddit posted 48% year-over-year revenue growth for Q1, which was its first report as a public company. Analysts are looking for $250.73 million in revenue for Q2. Rivian's another one that's been on watch as of late, thanks to a joint venture valued at $5 billion with Volkswagen and well-received Q2 delivery and production numbers. The EV maker is expected to post quarterly revenue of $972.86 million. Even more earnings to get things started on Wednesday. Watch out for reports from the Walt Disney Company, Shopify, Aurora Cannabis, Novo Nordisk, CVS Health, and Lyft. Disney just had two massive box office hits with Inside Out 2 and Deadpool and Wolverine, the latter of which broke records to become the largest R-rated global opening ever. Analysts are looking for Disney to post revenue of $23.09 billion. A few economic data prints on the docket, starting with the MBA 30-year mortgage rate, mortgage applications, mortgage market index, mortgage refinance index, and purchase index at 7 a.m. At 10:30 a.m., we'll get the EIA crude oil and gasoline stock changes, followed by the consumer credit change for June at 3 p.m. The May consumer credit change came in at $11.35 billion, and the metric is expected to come in at $12 billion for June. We'll end the day with another round of earnings reports from names like Robinhood, App11, SolarEdge, Fastly, Occidental, Dutch Bros, and HubSpot. Both Robinhood and HubSpot could be worth watching here. Robinhood runs semi-frequently in sympathy with retail favorites and crypto stocks, while HubSpot has gotten some attention as of late after Bloomberg reported that its potential acquisition by Alphabet fell through. Thursday brings yet another round of pre-market earnings reports from noteworthy names like Eli Lilly, Datadog, and Krispy Kreme. Our first economic data prints come in at 8:30 a.m. with initial and continued jobless claims. At 10 a.m., we'll get the month-over-month change in wholesale inventories for June. Analysts are expecting the metric to come in at 0.2% compared to a 0.6% print for the month of May. The EIA natural gas stock change is scheduled for 10:30 a.m. and the 4-week and 8-week bill auctions are set to take place at 11:30 a.m. Then we'll get the 15-year and 30-year mortgage rates at 12 p.m. and the Fed balance sheet at 4:30 p.m. Tons of big earnings names after the bell. Watch out for reports from Unity, Elf, Rocket Lab, The Trade Desk, Paramount Global, and SoundHound AI. Paramount's report should be interesting. It's the first one since the company reportedly finalized its long-rumored $28 billion merger with Skydance Media. They missed their revenue estimates with their Q1 report, and analysts are expecting $7.35 billion in revenue for Q2 2024. And with a 22.5% short float and an investment from NVIDIA, SoundHound AI is also worth keeping an eye on here. Retail darlings Nikola and Canopy Growth are both scheduled to report before the bell on Friday. We're also expecting earnings from Brazilian aerospace giant Embraer. Our only economic data print today comes out at 1 p.m. with the Baker Hughes rig counts. And that's the week ahead. Thanks for tuning in with us and sticking around. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons and hit up the comments to let us know what stocks you're looking at to trade for next week. Tune in with us at 8:30 a.m. from Monday to Friday at TraderTV.live.